As part of our simulation of the film industry, we had to complete a film poster and review. These ancillary texts would be an additional piece to our short film. Film posters tend to have a staged image that is relevant to the film. It is not just a screenshot from the film with the title edited in, but a planned one with links. One convention of horror posters I used was to have the antagonist in the poster. Often with horror films, the evil character is more sought after by the audience. Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers are a good example of this, and their existence have sparked sagas of films from popular demand. The other beneficial element to this is it makes a good link to the film. I link to the story with the symbolic bloody halo and wings. The connotation behind this is to show the evil side of the protagonist lurking behind the farcical innocent side. In this sense, the poster is a plot summary of my short production. Furthermore, the edited blood features appeal to my target audience on two levels. On one level, the gore is present, and for some that may be enough to entice them into watching the film. On another level, the two versions of the protagonist presents an enigma that my audience can only figure out by watching my production. It is an enigma that is also reflected in my storyline, so in a way that is also a link. It is conventional for film reviews to have a screenshot from a film to accompany the text. For this, I chose a shot from the torture scene. Unfortunately, it is not an image that conveys the film terribly well. This is because many of the shots I had wanted to use were poor quality. Although the image does link to the symbolic blood effects as the torture tools are clearly in shot. So there is a loose link to the film review picture and the poster, but the main link is between the film review picture and the film. Nevertheless, the image does link to the text as the torture scene is mentioned explicitly. The verdict is a good way to appeal to my target audience as well, because it states that the film is conventional of many horrors, and that itself can be persuasive. Often horror fans have a specific style, theme, or director they enjoy, so by showing mine as to be a conventional horror film, this could tempt them into viewing it. Overall, there is continuity between the three texts. Although some of my links are not terribly strong, such as my film review picture, others are, such as my poster and film review text, and the film. Consistently throughout the process, I kept a distressed look about each product. The title in both the film and review are the same style, and the cold tones in the image in the review is present in all three of the texts. Despite their links, I managed to keep a level of ambiguity in my poster and film review. The images themselves give very little away about the actual story, and the title could have multiple connotations. There is one other convention that links my poster and review, and that is the quote on my poster that is taken directly from my review. As it is unlikely that my independent horror would be reviewed by multiple magazines, I kept the quote as a large comment across the width of the poster. Due to the marketing limitations of short films, it is difficult to predict where my review and poster might appear. Nonetheless, it could be that my short film may be picked up by a picture house cinema for a pre-feature film screening. As an alternative, it may appear at a short film festival. Therefore, it may be that the poster and review would be at those locations. More likely, I may publish my production on a website. This could be anything from Short of the Week to a blogging site such as WordPress. Although it is unlikely to be seen on WordPress, it's still a possibility. Although, in the age of social media, it is possible my review and poster could be published on one of the many social networks as to raise awareness of my production. These sites may then have a link to where the production can be viewed on YouTube or Vimeo. As I base my review on Empire's format, it would not be shown in any other magazine. However, it could possibly be available on the Empire website for public viewing.